All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am your host, the Space Luchador, and today I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick recap of horror story number one, right? And basically to show you that all these single mom situations are basically you setting yourself up for failure, right? So the point of this video is to show you that you got to think outside the box, all right? So think about it, right? If you put yourself in this position, can you put yourself in a position to win? The answer is yes. And the Space Tutor is going to help you to do that, right? So let's break down single moms, all right? There's a bunch of different tiers, a buttload, all right? I could break them all down all day. But for now, we're going to make it simple, just three, all right? So let's go with tier number three, worst case scenario. Single mom with a bunch of kids, multiple dads. Yep, worst case scenario, all right? Scenario two, single mom, multiple kids, don't really matter, just one dad, whatever, just multiple kids. And then tier one, right? And now this is the one that I would recommend if you're gonna do this. If you're gonna work the game, it's gonna be this tier, right? Just single mom, one kid. That's it. That's the best. Yeah, it's your best bet, right? As they say. If you're gonna do it, lowest risk, right? And yeah, if you're gonna work and then do the work, that's the one. So, anyways, moving on. Let's go ahead and explain why, right? Let me see. All right, so to go back to horror story number one, right? Who set himself up? My cousin, right? That guy, right, that was a co-worker, he set himself up by basically living with her, then trusting her, right? Well, with the money for safekeeping. So who set himself up? It was not like she showed up, hey, you got money? Let me borrow it. That never happened. He set himself up all by himself. So you got to set yourself up to win, right? So rule number one, golden rule, Space Luchador, golden rule, when dating single moms is do not get involved with the kids, right? I always hear this all the time. It's always, well, it's the kid and I'm helping him with the homework and blah, 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 right? And I need to get him to like me. No. What the hell are you doing? You didn't get into this for that, right? If you wanted to have a kid, you get yourself a girl, right? And have some kids. You don't get yourself a girl with kids so you could do the father thing. That's society tried to make it, right, into a thing. Somehow they pulled it off. Anyways, Space Luchador's here to help you get out of that mindset, right? Don't ever try to be the dad. That's not what you're in this for, all right? You're in this for the woman. And that's because you like the woman, right? There ain't no other ifs or buts about it. Either that or you saw it I see it as a what is that? As an easy target. It sounds bad, but it is what it is. So there you go. So if you're gonna do it, single mom, one kid, that's your safe bet. And also, there's always there's always levels to this. Even that, right? Is the kid a boy, right? Or is the kid a girl? If it's a boy, this is what you're gonna be faced with, right? Usually the boy is always gonna try to sabotage it. He's always gonna try to be against you, right? Trying to damage the relationship. It's just the way it is because that's how the boys are, especially with their mom, right? And there's a certain level that even me, right, understand is nobody wants anybody basically, right? Basically, having your mom. Nobody wants that. So anyways, you got to see it through his eyes too, right? So now, moving on, right? Single mom with a daughter. That's your safe bet right there. Now, the girl is never going to like you, right? She might even hate you, but she ain't going to be out to get you, right? That's not how it works. She got other things to do. And you ain't going to be out there trying to get her either, right? So don't try to change it into like some sort of a weird ass predator thing. No. Remember, golden rule number 1, stay away from the kids. Don't be involved. Don't be like a daddy, none of that, right? Just be like, hey, what's up? And that's if they say what's up. That's it. Now, don't fall into this trap where the mom tries to make you interact with the kid. Be like, no. Set standards right from the beginning. I'll give you an example, my own example. There was one time, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Space Luchador was dating a single mom, right? One day, I get this text message, right? And it's like, me and so-and-so, or actually it was backwards. It was so and me, right? I'm not gonna say the name, right? But let's just say a name just to be safe, right? What would be a good name? Michelle and me, right? Want to go to the movies. And that was the big setup. Now, any nice guy would have been like, all right, well, I guess they want to go to the movies. I felt offended, believe it or not. I felt like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the Space Luchador. I felt like I was taking advantage. No, not even taking advantage, but more of like the disrespect of it, right? Of the like, why the hell, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. I'm an asshole, but I did not like the whole Michelle and me want to go to the movies. And I was like, and then what, right? Clearly, there wasn't no big fight or anything, but after that, I just straight up didn't answer, right? That's another tips and tricks right there for you. Whenever you're put in a position with the woman, do not answer. Why? Because if you do not answer, you cannot fuck up. Does that make sense? It's a simple, there's a bunch of little tricks and tips that if you just like keep them and, train and stuff, it'll keep you away from all sorts of shit, right? Like that right there, right? You just don't answer. And there you go. Nothing happens. But that's a perfect example right there of what they do, right? It's like, why the hell, when I think about it, right? That's why I always say, think outside the box. Why the hell would I want to go to the movies with you and your daughter? Why? Makes no sense. But in their mind, it does, right? And it does. It makes sense when you break it down, but that's not what this video is for today, but more of the example, right? That's how it works. You stay away from all of that shit. Just don't do it, right? Now, she wants to go to the movies, all right? Just her and you. That's it. Stay away from the kids. You ain't even gonna have fun. You're just gonna spend money. You ain't gonna get none, all right? It's a waste of damn time. And you lose points, believe it or not. Single moms don't give you points for that shit. Even though they say they do not. Because they see what you really are made of, right? They basically see that they can push you around, and that's how it works. So there you go. I'll break it down on some other videos, but for now, just quick video, recap, quick tip. There you go. Stay away from the kids. Don't get involved.